So here's the thing about the fentanyl crisis in the United States. It is completely supply-side driven. What does that mean? It's not just the fact that people have this raging demand for fentanyl all of a sudden. It started when we started to see flooding of fentanyl across our southern border. So what's going on there? The thing that's going on is that China is effectively waging a modern opium war on the United States. They had their experience of that a long time ago. They're now using that same tactic against the U.S., where China is providing raw materials at really inexpensive prices, low prices, to Mexican drug cartels. Well, if you're the Mexican drug cartels, that just expanded your profit margin because now your inputs to production, to synthetic production of fentanyl, just went down by a lot. That allows you to profit more if you're able to sell more. That then created the incentive for them to push more fentanyl across the southern border, including through their networks that are now, by the way, in the United States, and not only causing violence directly in the United States, but supplying fentanyl across the country, contributing to over 100,000 deaths per year due to fentanyl in the United States. That's over 50 times the number of people who died on the day of 9/11. So we have to wake up to that reality. What do we do about it? If it's a supply-side problem, you deal with the supply problem. In fact, there are even good evidence now, there's books being written about it, of Chinese actors in Mexico itself helping to create, even synthetically create that fentanyl that cartels are using to send across the southern border. What do we need? We need a U.S. president willing to use military force to annihilate those cartels. If we can use our military to take out ISIS or somebody else somewhere across the world, we can do it to the drug cartels south of our own border. We can call Mexico, say, look, we're going to aid you in doing this for a fraction of what we spent in Ukraine. But if the Mexican president isn't willing to carry it out, the U.S. needs to be willing to do it on our own. And that is how we solve the fentanyl crisis, as opposed to just being a passive bystander, which I refuse to do as U.S. president.